November 23rd, 2021. I want you to know I existed, that you, my love, were not the first and will not be the last of our kind in our family. I hope that you know what makes you divine is what you align. Your trans identity is divine. You are divinely crafted into flesh. When they said sculpted in God's image, they meant you. Your image is so beautiful, it was incomprehensible to those who did not understand that you are divine love. Embodied in your flesh, love flows through your soul with me, your ancestor, reminding you that with the trees telling you stories, to tell you you are not alone. I will always pick up the phone and love to hear your voice. Let us talk about your choice. To live as yourself and to be who you are is so beautiful. I hope it's less dangerous now. The year 2021 is the most deadly record for trans people. But I want you to know I am here. They were here. We exist. We live and breathe beautiful lives of love and divinity. You sculpted yourself out of clay. You made your way. Is there anything more fine? What is more divine than embracing fully the co-creation of the flesh and soul? To be bold and live as yourself shouldn't have to put me on a shelf of special toys. Why must trans kids fight for the battles of existing love? Why do they seek cruelty from this form of divinity? I do not know, my love, and that is not my business. Some things can be the universe's problem. All I am able to do is reflect into the collective the energy, my vibration of healing and decolonizing that I am doing, and embracing with my full heart, and knowing that the collective colonial trauma will heal more quickly with me on board. I hope others find their way. You are safe here today. I love you more than you will know, because I met you in the second snow. There once was a toilsome farmer who cared for me like a child. When I had no family, they thought I was wild, but I was scared and my safety felt like broken glass, sorting out the pieces while the hens picked through the grass. The comfort in having a father, even for a season, was a good enough reason. My dad was not there, too busy putting out fires or drinking a beer somewhere. But when I thought about a loving wedding, I pictured you. When I was a girl, I thought I'd marry your child. I'm sorry, I was too wild. They lied too much. I couldn't touch the bed of lies that laid under my sheets. The fear protects me from your child. Though I may be wild, they are the one who broke me, who caused me to pick up each piece of broken glass that forms this vessel, create stained glass from the pieces in an even more beautiful artwork than before. I wish I didn't have to learn hard lessons to transform like this. If I only had chosen each piece and planned the design. But this one is mine, transformed into a newer, stretched out more in my skin. The old one lay beside me in my memorial of the smaller me. But I can see now that the blue from my eyes is gone. But I won't be surprised when I lose my vision again, when the way becomes scary and we are blind to ourselves. That is the time we are almost ready to burst free, new and ready for the next stage of growing. Shedding and changing this much takes a lot of energy and love. I am so proud of you for walking in the light, even when you can't see clearly. Remain at the vibrational energy, remember, like muscle memory, call in balance, peace, and ease. I hope the others find their way. You are safe here today. I love you more than you will know, because I met you in the second snow. November 24th, 2021. Take her name out of your mouth. You don't deserve to mourn. You left me to die. You weren't torn. I'm alive because of me. I'm living free, trans non-binary. My higher self came as a set of parents. Cut them down and they fell. Eye to eye, I see you so well. Not monsters or gods, just two people, still kids in their heads. Caught up in regrets. Wine makes the pain less, but I can't touch the stuff anymore. I need to feel this. November 25th, 2021, transcribed. Letter below, written and sent to Queen Elizabeth II. Ma'am, greetings from your colony in Canada. I live and was born on Haudenosaunee land. I sent a letter this morning addressing significant concerns regarding events in British Columbia. Things have escalated to my understanding. The Iroquois Confederacy just activated due to the RCMP's illegal actions in Wet'suwet'en. This crisis is about climate, people, and they are fighting the same hatred you fought in the Blitz. This is our Blitz. It will be documented as an event across the internet and worldwide. Please help the people of Turtle Island. We need your support to heal the war on this soil, the soil you are so responsible for, ma'am. With great respect and honor, I ask for the part of you that is a great-grandmother to hear the Indigenous people of your colonies who are crying out to honor the agreements made between our forefathers. Agreements were made in your empire's name that the Canadian government and Mr. Trudeau have broken for generations. Need to see justice and reparations. We do not want a future of oil and climate disaster. I am only 25, a nurse. I want my grandchildren to have access to clean water and soil to grow food. The future Mr. Trudeau has planned for this colony will only forge toward further climate crisis. We need Indigenous leadership on these lands. Land back is needed now to prevent further destruction of lives and land. I know you have a gracious heart. Please hear the voices of the people your forefathers colonized. You have the power to heal the wrongs done in your name. You are the only person with the singular power to bring us peace. We need peace more than anything right now. Please help by returning all colonized lands to the Indigenous people to govern, and we will be allies and family friends in global matters. This peaceful era you will call in as your historic reign closes will ensure you are enshrined in the best light for future generations to look up at your example as a strong woman who led with her iron will against the fascism you saw at the beginning of your reign. What a beautiful bookend. Your life is beautiful and can be a story of even more triumph than it is already. I hope this found you well, and you find the wisdom and the clear sight I know God has bestowed you regarding this matter. I pray you make the right choice. Whatever happens, I will keep praying for land back and justice for those who have been victims of war crimes by their own government. With much love, I have the honor to be, ma'am, your Majesty's humble citizen, Joanna. P.S. Please search Gibbitin Checkpoint online. Go to TikTok for proof in video form. I stand with my people, and I hope you stand up with the people you are responsible for as well. Accounts. Checking RBC student. $4,195 with $1,048 on Monday EI. Visa RBC $10,000. Pay on blank. Credit score 809. November 2021. Virgin Mobile $99. Crave $22. This week. Card and book to dad in mail. Reply to mom when ready. Make list of boundaries and communicate them in writing to family. Wrap Christmas presents. Card to blank before December 2012. Make drying rack. use large wood. Finish rug. November 26th, 2021. A candle reflecting on its light as it dances with me in synchronicity, my shadow. November 27th, 2021. Mirror. A reflection into the world. A viewing screen for the spirit realm. Shows you yourself back and tells the truth of your face. All the lines that cannot be erased. Like a mark scarred by the time as you, I feel heavier too, as you. To find the love, to flow with ease, while you fly like a dove, I'll find you on the breeze. Down on your knees, it's okay, I'll sit with you in the dark. Alone, only physically. I'll hold you like the darkness held me, in soft comfort, but not serenity. The long days of feeling everything, after being closed for so long, I used to think that the world was so cruel, and it is. But the cruelty I was feeling was me, was my own malice. Now I fill my own chalice with love and divinity, leaning on infinity, bring me into the light of possibility. Find the love, flow with ease, while you fly like a dove, I'll find you on the breeze. November 29th, 2021. In the small, quiet walking alone the path, I see the small orange footprints I spray painted in the spring. The snow does not make them less sad. 7,509 today. November 30th, 2021. I don't know why you haven't contacted me since I opened the door of communication again. That's okay. It's not my business, and honestly, I do not care why. I am surviving, and that's only thanks to me. I wish I could have given this to you in person, but I guess that's not a good idea yet. My personal boundaries I hold with myself and up against others. I will not drink alcohol, be around alcohol, or people drinking. This is firm and respected. I will remain authentically myself in all circumstances. In feeling unsafe to do so, I will remove myself as quickly as possible. I will express my personal body/clothing/gender however I please with ease and freely. I will be referred to only by Joe or they, anything else, and I will correct politely once. I will not drive. I will only eat/drink what is comfortable for me. I will not mask my tone or voice. I will not visit overnight anywhere. I will sleep at home with my cat peacefully every night. I am free of others' judgment over my decisions. I am loved by me above all else, and anything unsafe or unloving will not be tolerated. I am loved by all my family, and any quote-unquote family who removed themselves by not respecting me and my boundaries is not loving, therefore is not family. It is okay if this leaves me alone more often than not. Loving company is better than hateful company all the time. I am loving company. I am joyful company. I am creative company. I am happy company. I am confident company. I am gray rocking royalty. I can get through navigating holiday plans because I won't have any. I can spend each day in comfort and loving company of myself and Sally as I make art of all kinds and relax as my job for myself. I will have ease in my life in this path of loving company. What other people think of me is not my business, and I pay it no mind. I do not care if I am painted poorly in a story. See above. I will continue to honor myself, my ancestors, the land, and all the relatives of Turtle Island. December 3rd, 2021. Dark, lonely place. She showed me her face, a reflection and connection felt deep. But your child, they really bruised me, cut me really deep. I'm sorry for my leaving, but the memories I keep dearly close to me of family, loves in kind. You gave my mind the hope I need to survive. I had to thank them for leaving. I'm glad that they're gone, far from where they can hurt me. I will hold the flame inside, the memories alight. I fear my reaching out will dim the candlelight, so I will hold on to myself, my own love, and breathe. Pour into myself all the love I need. Remember all the harm and hurt that others did, and when the day breaks anew, you are able to shed the weights and ideas others placed on you. Break free from all that held you and tight and made you love in fear. Find your wings and slowly dust them off. Rest a while, and then you can take off. In flight you will soar so beautiful and free. You can't catch me. December 5th, 2021. CDAF, or spoken poetry. How do people kick you out of their life like it's nothing? Maybe you the villain. While you are just surfing the strife, drowning in the water of their million little lies, the truth is in this riptide. Go deeper to survive. The mask washed away with the storm. December 7th, 2021. Erasing birthdays and names from the calendar hurts. I'm so sick and alone. I have nothing to atone. I did nothing wrong. I need to tell you in this song the plight of the people I had to flee, the nurses who had found family in me. I'm sorry I left it, but it was rotting the tree inside my soul. Death and COVID out of control. With no end in sight, the only thing I could think of was flight. I had to leave to save myself from my mind eating away at the horrors we saw together each day. I'm glad I left to find safety. My breath was lightly slipping from my vessel. When we lost one of our own, I thought I would survive that. But then another, even younger, blank, you deserved a real funeral. I am sorry. I am so sorry. We were still in the thick of it. Battlefield graves for our friends while trumpets sound to declare the end. While the trenches still lined with thick with blood and the dead. For all the hands that kindly care, thank you for being there. I was your sibling in arms, but I fell, wounded. I can't stand, I'm wounded. You are fighting, can't you see me? Do the generals care that I fell? I'm not doing well. The politicians debate policy while my siblings keep falling in this war of disease. Do you want us on our knees? I'm begging for a change, for this war to end. December 10th, 2021. My parents are fucking abusive pieces of shit, and I am having recovered memories of something traumatic in the bathtub with my dad. His responses to my boundaries are textbook abusive gaslighting and dismissive of the content of my text. They make it emotional when I set clear boundaries, and the same with blank. When I set clear lines in the sand, they act like I took something from them. I did. Their power over me. They can get fucked. It is not my job. It is not my job to keep anyone alive but me. I am my job. I deserve and am worthy of my full-time attention and love. Fuck anyone who made me feel otherwise. I am strong. I am independent. I'm a person who knows his mind and body and soul the best. I'm caring for me, and I'm good at it. I love myself the most, and no one can take me from this earth or make me feel like I don't deserve to be here. I deserve the world, and I will build a better, more compassionate place for people to live and help influence others to decolonize and love the earth as their home in co-creation with the earth and stars. December 13th, 2021, transcribed. Manulife phone call with case manager. Upset, but okay. Email needed to forward to doctor for more documentation. Dr. Y did not fill form out well enough. December 15th, 2021. I used to read about kids who were raised by wolves. Just a story they told me even after I asked if I could do that. I wasn't shown a lot of emotion. I was taught to love by a border collie lab mix. Dark wavy hair, silky and soft under my hands. We lay together on the floor, the bed, the couch, for hours together, learning how to co-regulate with Emma. I think that's why I'm so distraught over her death and still grieve her so dearly. The lab was my mom. I love you, Emma, baby. I will miss you forever and always. I'm so thankful when I feel you with me. December 20th, 2021. The story of the willow tree. I need to tell you a story. It's a little long, but it's important. To tell you everything, there is time that you will need to spend alone and beneath a friendly boreal company. I encourage you to enjoy the pages of this story in bed, warm and cozy, or wherever you find the most comfortable safety to peacefully be, to visit with yourself and with me. You are so special. Each light of each person who reads this. You are a spark of fire that lights constellations of galaxies, a mirror of the divine universe, made in the image of all creation. Energy flows through you, and you feel so deeply. Time is only referential in context, and in a single line on Earth. This expands our understanding of time to encompass beyond this plane of earthly dimension, and if tapped into, the energy vibrational current of the non-dimensional is timeless. All time is at once. Therefore, while meditating, dreaming, dancing, feeling as deep as you are able to feel, that energy at the root in that love space is the universe. Ancestors are people, humans who had energy and are transmuted. How you transmute your energy will give you power to stand up to ancestral cycles, curses deeply rooted in colonialism and white supremacy. Once you are able to be there and demand that all those who acted against the indigenous people of any land acknowledge the harm energetically and with the help of a candle and your meditation, you are able to feel all of what you are meant to transmute from colonizer power to indigenous love and sovereignty. Your life is a constant of cycles, long ones and short ones. I am a descendant of Romans who colonized the British Isle. In my grandfather's name, Christopher, this history still lives. You are not removed from this obligation to correct the actions of your harmful ancestors that you benefit from. Where is the righteousness in having more power as a white person in Canada than an indigenous one? When we are only in power because of the behaviors of our ancestors and the behavior of my family was not honorable, then there is not honor in taking indigenous lands to starve their child to feed yours. Worse, though, than just the taking, alongside the Calvinism that came with the colonizers, came the general abuse, and violence only breeds violence. Until one person stands up and says, no more. I say, no more. I know I am a settler, colonizer of Turtle Island. My privilege stands on the bodies of indigenous children. There is no honor or apology that will ever correct this genocide committed by my people against yours. The only way to honor the stolen unjustly from your family is to give the land back and work with you towards restoring Turtle Island to indigenous sovereignty, honor the land, and honor the governance of the hereditary chiefs. That is what I need you to know. As I tell you the story, I know that this is why I am telling it, to speak to people who have stories that begin like mine and beyond. We need to honor the land that houses us, waters us, feeds us, and loves all relatives of the land. The earth is your relative. The water is the blood that flows through your veins. You are so arrogant. Are you so arrogant now that you forgot that your molecules are mine? That I have sent the hydrogen from that atom to the rain clouds trillions of times? Do you think that it forgets those journeys? Do you think that the light that reaches your eyes did not have a message from the sun? The moon here uses her rays of yesterdays to speak to you too. It's not new. It's the oldest thing ever that has ever known. As you have grown, you are shown all the wonders of the universe. And you choose to view it in reverse. Mirror the wonders into yourself. Welcome each moment, which without any more stealth, you are freely energy. The wind that moves your hair, the dust in the air, is energy like you and me. The willow holds your hands and thoughts, reminds you when you have forgotten who the earth and sky and river need you to be. Remember who you are, energy. The mushrooms connect the roots of the trees, then the bees hum softly to them through the flowers. All the powers of the universe are yours. The doors are made by you, and that's okay. Open it and step through, or close your eyes and close every door but the one above in your mind's eye, like a dove flying towards something brightly shining, blinding. Take comfort in me, the darkness. Your dragon holds you warmly in the dark, as like a lark you ascend. In trend, follow the dips and waves as they cave in your blockages. The reminder of what you did to me, of what I was coerced into. I will never want to be near you ever again. Thank all of my relations on Turtle Island of that.